I finally made this lobster stir fry today. It's live lobster stir fry, y'all. It's super simple and delicious. You've got to try this out. This is Melanie, and let's get to it. So today I finally made it to the Asian store, and they have live lobster for $11.99, and I got two. These are kind of medium, they're not too large, and they turn out to be about 2.5 pounds, a little less, but here they are. Haven't kicked me yet, because sometimes they do that thing with their tails and they can shot you, they can hurt you, but they are ready. Just laying right there. Mr. Lobster number 1 or Miss Lobster number 1 or Miss Lobster number 2. Each one of these is about a little bit over a pound, about a quarter, 1.25 with the water weight and all, so it's a little over a pound each. Fresh lobster, fresh live lobster, the meat is so tender and juicy. So here for $11.99, so total of $29.02 for 2 lobster. That's pretty good deal for today. I kind of cut the antenna off because it's kind of getting in the way, you know. But for presentation, you can keep it. And this is how I process my lobster. I just cut that little film or little skin right there where it connects the neck to the body. Kind of slide it around to loosen the body part. I mean, if you have the strength, you know, you can just pull them apart just like crawfish. But I like to go around and make sure they're separated as much as I can do around it, and then I just pull the head and the tail apart gently, because sometimes the meat can be stuck, and I want the meat to be as intact as much as possible. And that is the tail. Still moving, it's like a fan. And this part, don't throw it away. It is lobster egg. It looks gross and green, but it's lobster egg. I save it for a different dish. And I'm going to cut these into small sizes so that they're, you know, easy to pick up when you eat, instead of having to tear them apart when you're eating them at the table. I guess making things easy. So I just pull these out, and right here, that's the egg. I don't want to break the cover around it. The brown part, the grayish part, is the brain, and the dark green part is the egg. Save that for a different dish, soup dish for next day. And I'm also gonna break everyone, not everyone, but like section, like break the claws and cut the body in half. So basically, in 4. I'll cut it in the middle, but be gentle with the meat. And this is where it's in the head. Pull all that little furry part out. The younger lobster, the skin's a little soft, so it's easy to use with the scissors. But watch out, they can be very sharp and spiky. Believe me, I got poked before. I got hurt before. So the back is a little bit tougher. He wants to go next. You can use with a knife, you know, really big knife, and chop them down, but I like to use the scissors, and a little bit more control for me. And go ahead and clean out all the inside. This one doesn't have as much poop. I haven't seen any poop. And cut it in half, which is the 4th, and the claws just kind of give a couple of whacks here and there, and rinse all the sharks away, little broken pieces away. In a pot, I have the deep fry here. I pour in about a couple of inches of oil, And I'm using canola oil for frying. In the meantime, while the lobster is drying out, let's go ahead and mix the sauce. Go in about 1 tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce. And in here, I'm going to add about half a tablespoon of sesame oil. Just super simple. And for, I add about a teaspoon of sugar. Crack in some white pepper. You know, you can use black pepper if you want, but I like this with white pepper. Maybe half a teaspoon. And that is it. Give it a quick stir and then just set it aside. I'm also going to use about 4 spring onions, chopped them in chunks, maybe an inch long. Also gonna use the green part. I like onions. I like green onions. I like white onions, ginger, garlic. I like them all. And just set them aside. And ginger, I used about maybe an ounce, but just kind of big snap and peel the skin. And cut these into maybe a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch thick, and then give them a few whacks to kind of release the aroma a little bit. This is not necessary, but you know, use your strength, exercise, whack it. And also set that aside. I'm also going to cover the meat area with a little bit of flour and use a little bit of all-purpose flour. I had about 2 big scoops there, but you know, you don't really need that much. Drying as much water off of these lobster as much as possible because it's gonna be going into oil. This will help with splattering, so clean it up and dry as much as you can. And remove all the little pieces there that you might have missed.
Oh, those are so many cracks.
These are live lobster. They're delicate. So there's a little piece. So just take that and dip it into a little bit of flour on the side there. Trying to coat the outside to keep the moisture of the meat inside. Shake off the excess. And then set aside. Do it for all of them. And the oil is hot, super hot. Go in, all the claws, all the pieces, and make sure you cover it up or you might get splashed. And keep going. I'm only gonna cook these for about a minute. You do not want to cook these too long. It becomes rubber band because I'm going to cook it a little bit more in the wok. So I'm only gonna deep fry the meat part to seal the moisture inside. And remove. Trying to get as much oil off as possible. And keep going. That's the last of it. Here we have onions and ginger, lobster, and sauce ready. I'm also going to use a little bit of wine. I have here mirin wine, cooking wine, or white cooking wine. If you don't have any wine, you have drinking wine, use some wine. It makes it taste much better. And on high heat, add a little bit of oil, maybe 1 tablespoon or half a tablespoon, just to release the aroma from the ginger. Kick it around for maybe half a minute or a minute. It smells really good in here already. See, it's ready. And here we go in with the lobster and give it a quick toss around to let the ginger kind of infuse into the lobster. Don't let it sit in there for too long. The total cooking time for this lobster is maximum like 5 minutes. And go in with a round of mirin, maybe like 2 tablespoons max, and cover it up real quick. I had it on a medium heat right now to let it, simmer and infuse into the lobster for about a minute. Crank it back up. All the juice should almost be gone. The lobster also give out some juice, but with the high heat, the juice should be evaporated very quick. And that's it. Go in with your sauce. Ready to go. And your onion. And off heat. Go ahead and turn off the heat. Give it a quick stir here and there, and your lobster is ready. I got 2 little kids standing by, especially the little one. He's been screaming. Here we are, claw number 1 and claw number 2. It's hot. Careful, hot. Ta-da! That's beautiful. That's really bright red. I can't wait to dig in. It smells really good in here. I promise you, try this recipe and you will like it. It will get gone very fast. This is much better than a regular boil or steamed lobster. To take that, easily come off. All the flavors in there. It's a little bit salty, a little sweet, and the sesame oil. It's so good. I hope you enjoyed this easy live lobster stir fry recipe. Share with someone who likes lobster and hit that thumbs up if you enjoy this video. Check out my live lobster stir fry recipe in my stir fry playlist if you are a kind of lobster lover. And don't forget to subscribe for future weekly Vietnamese, Asian home cook, gardening, and more. Have a great day and bye bye.